I'll give Corey, Xander, and Tate a couple of minutes to describe the one shot if they want. Otherwise, we'll go into recapping last session.
Just a bunch of nat 20s. That's all I remember.
Oh my god! How fucking time? You're just stacking them.
Can you maximize all of my facial viewing pleasure?
Every 5 minutes.
Please and thanks.
It was awesome.
Thanks, man.
So what is this about, a dice tray? I hear you got a dice tray now?
Show the dice tray.
I bought him a tray because I was sick of that fucking cardboard bullshit.
See, it's all about the tray, man.
Nice and deep.
It's all about the... Yeah.
Now, what is it got?
Some good rotation going in there.
Velvety.
Some nice felt, nice little coefficient of friction there. I like that.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it. He was just in combat, just like, hey, and also I have sneak attack damage, so he was just fucking
That's gone from him
slaying.
to you. I'm not about that life. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Tate, Xander, Corey, want to break down the one shot?
We were in prison.
Yeah.
And then we weren't.
That was crazy.
Tate, I loved your face at the end when I was describing what was happening. Yeah, he was sitting there like this.
Oh yeah. Most of it was just big like prison escape, awesome stuff. And then by the end, we were about to like open these giant like ethereal gates to literally leave this prison. And as the prison was being like deconstructed around us from these gates opening, Rostin shows up, and he's all.
Well, let's clarify. Cordric, the Hammerhaft, showed up, dragging my Rostin's bloody and beat up body in chains, along with another man whom we do not know.
Dang.
They were in the Tep, the endless prison that no soul has ever escaped from. And then suddenly the prison dissolved around them to reveal Cordric the Hammerhaft and a half-elven gentleman with a tome open in front of him, and Rostin with a iron collar around his neck being pulled along by a chain, all just got the piss whooped out of them. So we'll see if that ever actually happens or if this was an alternate timeline.
Yeah, how old was this Rostin?
Yeah.
Make a history check. Not you,
I
you weren't
wasn't
there. Or intelligence check, if you want.
When I use my wizard's intelligence?
Yeah, so super high. Just add like a whatever, plus whatever he does.
5.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. 12.
12. Hard to tell at this distance, and at the same time, dragons and ogres and giants of all races and creeds and all the other prisoners were materializing around you as the multi-dimensional prison was pulled apart.
Oh, okay.
We just let them all out.
Yeah. Admittedly.
Now, who would like to help me recap? Okay, first of all, session.
38.
38.
38. I was drinking.
38.
Sorry.
Get on.
38.
And Tate, grab a pen and paper. And Ski, grab a pen and paper. Or I guess you use a computer. And y'all can break down what happened last time.
We got another dot on our symbol thing. Then we got the answer to Falconer's Destiny Scroll question, which was yes.
Very elaborate.
Rostin bought 39 ounces of fire wine,
which he has not put in a safe
no,
space.
I thought it was 29.
Yes,
29.
I have.
Was it
Oh,
29
yes,
or
yes.
39?
It's
It
in a
was 29.
briefcase.
I think he had 36, and I bought
Yeah.
29.
Yeah, it was
29.
29. Yeah.
If that briefcase...
So much better.
Yeah.
An atomic
To be
bomb's
fair,
worth.
10 of them are in the bag of holding,
Oh, only 10.
We need to do
and
something
I am
about
carrying the other,
that. An atomic bomb's worth of wire.
whatever, 13 of them on my person.
I sent you guys the math of what that explosion looks like, so I hope, Tate, that you...
Which I think you were going exponential, which
It multiplies...
is that how that works?
It multiplies
Or is it
each time.
simply adding.
No,
What?
No, it multiplies each
it
time.
multiplies each time. For pure fire wine, when Magnus and Zodel and Arya can make a history check. Arya with disadvantage.
Ah.
Classic.
Yeah. Magnus is back,
10.
baby. 2.
18.
Zodell, you know because you've escorted fire wine caravans. They typically will send a caravan, like one cart will hold 4, maybe 5 ounces at a time only.
Has anything bad ever happened when I was doing it, son, with it?
Nah, I would have wrote that in your backstory
Okay.
because you probably wouldn't have
You
survived.
do only have 5 toes. Altogether.
I've never.
Anyway,
did
they're
I
in a
say that?
safe
I think
case.
yeah.
I think you're making that up.
Safe-ish case. Anyway,
I got a
Zodell
special case made for him. Well, not made for him. I bought a special case for him.
Zodell got a new tattoo
Right.
from a shark guy, hammerhead shark guy,
Dartide.
and he nailed it.
Ah,
Get it? Hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
Literally,
Nailed it. Anyway,
just really grasping.
And the shop was called Tapped Out.
So it wasn't a needle. Well, kind of. It was a needle, but just like not.
there's I have something about police, Vandrum per Suave.
Vanderoon Preserve.
Oh, Preserve.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Rico Suave, but no.
So we, Magnus got the soul of that chick in the orb, and he talked to her, and we basically found her body in the morgue and put her soul back. So she like came, yeah, she is alive now.
she was really worried about her kid.
Not so much her husband.
Did we rescue the kid?
No.
We never found.
We never
Yeah.
found it.
So,
Oh wait,
so
wasn't
she
one
doesn't
of
have a kid, but she was happy that we also didn't find her husband because she didn't like it.
Oh, he was dead beside her. Yeah.
And then Magnus cast
Yeah,
Speak with
happy,
Dead,
but
and,
she was
yeah, that's
happy
right.
with the-
and then she started interrogating him because you were like, oh yeah, he could probably tell you the truth in death, and then she was just like, what happened with Matilda from down the road all those years ago, or some shit like
And then
that.
we just backed out of the room.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, we awakened some serious baggage. There was a lot of skeletons in the closet there.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for all that role playing. I was just like, I'm gonna just make them want to leave.
And,
Yeah.
we
Then
bought
we,
a couple more arrows, and then another guy exploded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
oh shit,
'Cause
yeah,
of
I
a
forgot
coin.
about that.
Or something gold. Probably a coin.
So I was going just like when Falconer was trying to pay the bar guy, and he exploded in front of you, Matt. Same thing happened. I was trying to pay for arrows, and the guy exploded in front of me.
Luckily, nobody saw again because perception checks.
I rolled dog shit.
Under the rug.
And we slowly backed away and got on our airship. And then I heard the voice in my head again saying, "Help me." Don't know what that's about.
Was it last session that I had another dream of that lady?
Then
Yep.
I had another dream.
we
yeah.
fought
One thing at a time,
Sorry.
a rock.
Yep.
ROC.
A giant fucking bird.
Yeah, a big bird. The ship took 28 damage, just so
Yes.
you know, if you want to add
Okay.
that into your...
Yep.
Tell him how you beat the bird. Tell him how you beat the bird.
Oh.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah. So I
Do the honors.
I have a wand of polymorph, so I turned that fucker into a flying squirrel.
Nice.
And
He's drifting to this day.
he's somewhere in the upper stratosphere.
Nice.
Yeah, with a +4 to wisdom, I think I rolled like a maximum of 9. And the rock, a gargantuan creature, was turned into a tiny little flying squirrel.
Yep.
So, do we not? We have 2 items called Rock's Bane. What are those again?
Those are the flying brooms.
Brooms.
Broomsticks. Nimbus 2000s.
Oh. Did anyone use them?
I was about to, but then it turned into a squirrel.
Okay. Are they in the bag of holding?
I've got one.
There are
and,
just a couple on the ship. I have one.
Yeah,
They're
they're just
attached.
on the ship.
If you guys want, there are like little clip-in spots for them on the ship, or people can be holding on to them, whatever. You're calling.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Also, I had maybe a cool idea. Maybe you guys know about this already, but since I just put a bunch of fire wine in the bag of holding, I actually added another what's it called, pouch or whatever, component pouch in my inventory. and I just put it like stuff that I want that's out of the bag of holding. I just add it in, but don't add it to my weight in my inventory, so you don't have to ask what's in the bag of holding every time, if you're interested.
Who has the bag of holding? Falconer has the bag of holding.
Yeah, Falcon.
Okay. But speaking of, Matt, is there anything else in the bag of holding that I would want other than the fire wine?
Yeah, I got
Which
10 pounds of fucking rocks you can have.
Take your fucking rocks.
But it's gonna stay in there. I
Rocks out of
just
my
want to make
bag.
sure I got enough of it.
Yeah.
I also put a bunch of gold in mine.
So yeah, we're basically a
Yeah,
walking
there's
bank.
1, 2. There's 11 vials of Darren fire wine in the bag of holding, by the way.
I will add those in.
We should probably like divide that up even further.
We could put some in Jared too.
Oh, it's not a bad
Like
idea.
we have 2 bags of holding.
Yeah, and one of them's virtually empty.
None of that.
Yeah.
Who has Jared?
Magnus.
I do? I don't think so. I don't have them.
I think.
You took. I thought you took Jared and the. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Some-
Oh, hold on. Animated bag of holding. I got
Okay.
him. But there's just nothing in it.
Kage's got it.
No.
10 Darren fire
Oh, damn
wine.
it, Corey.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
He was just loafing under the table. I was trying to get a pick, and right when I was about to hit
Oh.
the button, you accidentally booted him.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
we were flying. We defeated
I thought you
the
were, like,
rock, and
playing
then
footsie with me.
we
Man, you're just stretching
saw
your
the
feet
sun
like way
in
over
two
there.
Once
different
everybody's
spots,
distracted.
and a bunch of clouds and whatnot, and then we started falling for like over
Oh.
10 hours.
In perpetuity. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, the battery died. You flew and tried to descend, and you couldn't see shit. A couple of little creatures way off in the distance. A couple of you saw what looked like kind of islands or cities, but they were way far away. And then the battery died.
Well, who let that happen?
So then.
You were driving.
So then,
Yeah, we blame it on you.
so then Riordan and I went around and we've just been falling on the brooms for.
Oh yeah, we did
10
use
hours.
the
You
broomsticks
guys-
to
Yeah.
capture, get everybody
Yeah.
together after you were falling like space walk style, you know. So yeah.
Did we end up getting like a rest from that? Or have we just been.
Probably not very restful.
Mm.
While falling at terminal velocity for 10 hours.
I mean, ultimately, after a couple hours, you'd think that
Even
zero
just like a
gravity
short
would
rest
feel-
of just like sitting on the brooms for a while.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of anxiousness. Though,
Yeah.
because you don't know when it's
I
going to
guess.
stop. So
And you have seen other stuff in this space that you could potentially have to try and avoid instead of crashing into. And that is where we pick up at the start of session 38.
38.
38.
Nailed it.
The wind whistling, gusting around all of you. Occasionally a sharp blast of it ripping the fling this way and that. Riordan and Zodell have kind of gathered up everybody who was in free fall. Thankfully, Falconer is still strapped into the captain's seat. And just like watching the battery, just like, come on, charge fucking faster, charge fucking faster. And that's where we pick up.
Does the fling have a stereo? We could just play some Tom Petty right now.
'Cause I'm free.
I mean, you've got a tinkerer or two on board. You could work on speakers in your downtime.
do I know it on the bagpipes?
Make a history check.
First
2.
roll of the day.
Well, not first. Oh, damn it.
You do not know that song.
All right. Yeah, I don't really know what to do.
Did we see if the battery got charged?
It's slowly charging.
Charges
Oh.
one charge for every 14 hours, I believe.
Oh my goodness.
Falconer
So,
can correct me if I'm wrong.
why are we not hitting any ground?
We're a different plane.
Did I miss that?
It's called an airship.
Is it an? Wait, is it a Boeing? Yes, it's a different plane. We're on a different plane.
Don't be a dick.
Is it like just clouds around us? Like white?
Yeah, you're passing through clouds. You flew through one last session where it went in white, gray, blue, black, blue, gray, white as you came out the other side, and as you go through, falling straight through some of these clouds, from the white to the gray to the blue to the black to the blue to the gray to the
But
white.
it's all opaque, like we can't see anything.
Can't see through the clouds, but I mean, it's not all clouds. I don't know why this fucking stopped working all of a sudden.
When we do break through the clouds, what are we seeing?
Blue sky. Actually, no, it fell into dusk, so it's not quite dark, but it is dim light, as everything just gets like a real dark bluish. Like the light blue turns to like a navy,
Indigo?
like a navy blue
Okay.
light perpetually everywhere. I don't know why I.
It's still the 10th, right?
I mean, we don't really
You're not
know.
sure. You've been in this plane for almost 30 hours now.
Actually, we got on the ship on the 11th.
The one detail that's important was that when
it's the 11th.
this plane
Yeah, that's what I
started to
have.
become a thing, the sun in the horizon, like the sun on the horizon changed.
Yeah. Yeah, it went from like being in the east to being in the
In
west.
the west. Yeah, it was like
So
different.
maybe I missed this description, but how did we enter this new plane?
We
We were
flew
flying on
into
the
it.
ship, right? And then all of a sudden the sun changed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I think we flew
Okay.
through a rift.
Yeah.
Is what I'm thinking.
Say that again?
I
You cut
think
out
we,
there.
I think we flew through a rift, a tear in the
So
sky.
there's not two suns, there's one, but
Correct.
it changed. Okay. I thought I heard you guys say there were two suns earlier.
Just a single born son. So many questions.
Falling.
It's just-
Another 8, 10 hours. Everybody make
Oh my
a
god.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Do we have enough charge to fly
nice.
yet?
You would have one charge now.
How close are we to Falconer?
He's in the cockpit. So nobody's within 10 feet of him.
Falconer's back, baby.
Oh, nat 20!
Natural 20.
Nice.
23.
Kinneros for a 25.
Oh, Kinneros, go off.
5. You suffer 1 point of exhaustion.
26.
You're good. Ari is good. Kinneros is good. Roston,
15.
15. You managed to just not suffer a point of exhaustion. Falconer,
24.
24, 23. And Magnus,
I'm just gonna add this point of exhaustion here.
1 point of exhaustion. As you've been awake for 40 hours. The 10
so
hour,
we have-
the 10
You
hours
have
of
the
no,
exhaustion
10
point,
hours
do you
of
remember?
flying,
Oh yeah, you could do it in conditions.
going through the rift.
Oh yeah, conditions.
20 hours or 30 hours of flight, or I might have miscalculated. You've been awake for 40 plus hours.
How long have we been in the how long has the battery have to charge?
So you've been falling for 20 hours now. So
Okay. So we
you've
have one
charged
charge.
1 and a bit charges.
Okay.
Everybody can make a perception check if they'd like. As this
So remember, if you've got your point of exhaustion, that's disadvantage.
Thanks. Luckily,
16.
15.
16 for me too.
22.
17.
9.
Kinneros,
13.
13. Riordan starts to see some small figures as you're noticing in this 10 hours of what is kind of just an everlasting dusk, not full night, the sun starts to return again already. Whereas it was up for 20 plus 30-ish hours in the light, it only dimmed for about 10. And as this, it's not even like a dawn, it just slowly starts to get a little bit brighter, and it's almost like the sun never left the sky, because it's all sky. And you see this little V formation way off there, and they dip behind a cloud,
Grease.
and then they come back out, and they seem to be starting to veer your direction. You notice the leader takes a turn and the V follows. With a 22, you also see just way off one of those things you saw the night before, the evening, quote unquote, before. Just snake with a. That's all you can hear, just through one cloud, and then kind of just vanish. It's hard to even tell the shape, but something was there. Takes these figures a little while to approach, as in the elemental plane of air, the winds are fierce, ferocious, and can come from any direction at any time, as far as you've seen. And you watch at one point this V get sucked off kind of way over one direction. Okay, Laura. Get pushed off one direction. And they vanish in a cloud. And then it takes about 30, 40 minutes, and you see them again getting pushed down by a different downdraft and steadily diving towards your position. Takes them a bit, because you are falling. And
Fine.
they have to increase their speed by flapping.
Are they honking?
Are they what?
Honking?
Honking.
Make a perception check.
Disadvantage. Sorry.
18.
Don't appear to be honking. They're hawking. Hello, my name's Stephen Hawking.
Just a bunch of birds in wheelchairs. Oh, God.
Hey man, you want to buy a bottle of Grey Goose?
Have you heard about the elemental planes black holes? Do not appear to be honking. But as they get closer and closer over the course of the next 20-ish minutes, you do hear screeching. Eagle-istic, crow-istic, as you see this humanoids you're familiar with, Aarakocras. About 7 or 8 of them diving into your position, and you see one of them is, the leader, is holding this golden object in hand that seems to be directing him towards the fling.
Do they appear to be nefarious?
They are all holding spears.
Not a good start.
Can I make an insight check?
You can.
I will help
Okay.
So
by
just a
rolling on
flat
my
roll.
own, because my insight is my
At
best.
disadvantage?
Do you have disadvantage?
You do.
I know I do.
Okay. So then not.
So I probably should have. I got 9.
Great. 7.
Hard to tell. They do seem primarily focused on you and have been heading your direction for what seems like at least the last hour or so. As they get closer, closer. Hello!
Hello!
Why? This is a magnificent machine!
Thank you!
You should see it when it's working.
Why is it not working?
Battery.
What?
Our
It's
power is
energy
low.
sources.
Okay. As he gets closer, you see him tuck this object away under his shirt. You do now see that they are not brandishing their weapons. They are all armed, but do not appear to be hostile at this time. We were sent to find you!
Oh,
By
who are you?
The council! They said they sensed your presence, finally, after all these years.
definitely creating more questions than answers. Yeah.
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Do I see
Including
it?
Aarakocra, you do not.
I do not. See it.
It's wind.
Oh, okay. 15.
18.
18 succeeds.
6.
Fail.
Mhm.
At 1 for 2.
That one.
Oh wait, I didn't even roll with disadvantage, but
That's fine.
that
Now,
was just a straight roll.
Nat 1's as low as you can go, buddy. You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Everybody else will only take 2d6. All right.
Oh, I got a 10.
So, yeah, you'll take 2d6. He rolled a nat 1. I rolled an extra d6 for him.
Oh, gotcha.
10.
Okay. Everybody who rolled higher or 16 or higher saves and only takes half damage. Which, another 6. Fuck.
What was whole damage?
You said
Whole
10.
damage is 9.
Oh, I thought it was 10.
I rolled Tate's individually because he got
So
a
are
nat
we
1.
rounding down to 4 or up to 5?
Down to 4. If you succeeded.
How do I adjust that?
Sorry, you said the council was sending you?
Yeah,
Council? What council?
that was a rough one. We're not used to flying against the currents like this. You're falling at a weird angle.
You didn't answer my question.
Council, sorry. Oh,
What you doing there, mate?
I'm showing Quinn. He asked how to adjust that, and I was showing.
Oh.
Oh, right.
yeah, the what are they called? The chromatic
Did you
council.
fail?
The
Failed.
Yeah, then just throw a 9 in there.
Really wanted it to be the chroma
Okay,
council
thanks.
just for pay a bit of homage, but I thought that was maybe a little.
Council.
The Chroma Council?
They are the chromatic council.
I'll leave it up, Quinn, and then you
Do
can.
they
just-
go up by
if you
half
have questions,
steps?
just Ask me, and I'll show you.
the
What?
Okay, perfect.
They typically fly most places.
Just thinking about music nerdism.
Oh no, yeah, like colors.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a minute there.
Yeah. I was just thinking their castle probably goes up by half steps.
nice.
I still don't get the joke. We have a bard among us. Huh? Hey, Jeremy. Sorry, Jonathan. Had to throw him in somewhere. You do notice you've only seen one type of Aarakocra before. The very eagle-line figure. These come in a variety. Short beaks, pointed, long beaks. You see one that looks like a raven. One that's got more of like a flamingo aesthetic.
How do we get out of here?
Well, does your iron bird fly?
For a short time, yes.
Okay, how short? It's taken us a couple of hours to find you.
Falconer, you want to answer that question?
I can give you 7 hours and a bit.
Oh, that's plenty. Can you just do me a favor first, though? Like I said, we've been fighting the currents. I would like if we could kind of get back on a decent angle. Can you guys just imagine that way is down?
Oh. Yes.
Whoa.
I guess.
Been falling sideways.
Well, to us, yeah, a bit. Down here is relative.
Do you guys want to ride? You can come in.
We'll just fly beside, I think, is fine. But just for a second, everybody that way is down.
So that's the way we want to go.
No, but we need to be on the right way to follow the currents, and if you're flying sideways, it's going to be a bit fucking hard.
Gotcha.
So just think down is that way. Do you all think down is that way?
Down is that way.
Just think it.
Yeah. If he's telling you that way is down,
It's hard.
you can imagine that way is down.
I don't know if Magnus could wrap his head around it.
But it's all...
So we're falling that way?
Well, as soon as enough of you friggin'... And suddenly, gravity shifts, and you stop falling the way you think is down, and you... and immediately start falling a different direction.
Dang. That was weird.
Oh, that's better. Oh, see, now we're with the currents. This is much easier. Down is relative here. There's no place to land. other than our islands. So, and they're, so, it's hard to
Where are
explain.
those? Okay.
But we're going to one. Brother Red has sent me to escort you.
Let's get going then.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Mind the propellers.
Okay, and they kind of all give you a wide berth as somebody makes a strength check.
I got it.
Nice.
21.
And the fling fires up. You are still in fast mode. Oh, so it dexterity saving throws, I guess, as this thing. You know what? Actually, he could slow it. He could slow it at a reasonable rate. You're fine. As Falconer slows it at a reasonable rate, nobody gets slammed into the floor from their wherever they're 3 inches off the ground. And how are you flying? Fast, slow, or are you going to just try and match their pace?
We'll match their pace.
All right. You go helicopter mode, and you match their pace, and then you see that they're checking on you, guiding. You start to hit some of these pockets of air that now, instead of throwing you against the sides of your ship, they are pushing you and guiding you in different directions. And you watch as these Aarakocra, they look back and they see you're doing okay, and they pick up the pace. And they double their speed, start to dash, and you can respond in kind as you follow them now through one stream of air to another stream of air, that way less of a contest with your ship fighting against them now, more assisting in the guidance. You do catch a couple of odd, really jarring pathways, and you do notice these flying humanoids sort of have this group barrel roll they do when they get caught in one of these little side streams that interrupts the flow of a primary wind channel. And eventually, over the course of the next 3-4 hours, you do now see an island, a small city. The base appears to be clouds, but you do see earth and stone kind of interlaid on top of it, like it is a solid surface amid a mercurial one. And as you get closer, you start to see. You notice it at first, and it's a little blurry, the clouds. You get close, and suddenly there is this tower amid the center of this city, insurmountable in size. You've seen. Actually, I'd say Arya is probably the only one that's ever seen a structure this big, and that is the Castle of Durelium. And this tower goes on even taller than that. A singular circular column.
Is it stone?
Make a perception check. Hard to tell from this distance, but if you had to guess, you'd probably say yes.
Nice.
Can I make a history check and see if I know anything about this tower?
You can. 19. You have heard rumors of a certain city in the elemental plane of air, which now concretes the idea, or the belief in the idea that you are in fact on that plane of existence. You know this is the High Horn Temple Tower. A place rumored to be of great religious importance in the elemental plane of air. And as you approach...
Elemental plane of air suggests that there's an elemental plane of fire and an elemental plane of water.
Make a history check.
You're awkward.
9.
Oof.
Maybe.
Okay.
As the Aarakocra now guide you to the edge of this city and direct you sort of spiraling out in front and swirling around a large stone flat platform. It seems odd amid the small 1 or 2 level city homes and then this massive tower. Not much else seems to be constructed except for this one large, almost like a helipad. Like it was built for you to land there.
It's hella convenient.
Can we land?
Ask your pilot.
Can you land
Falconer,
on it?
put me down.
Yep, is there a good opening spot? I can set it down.
Yep.
Helipad.
There's basically a pre-built helipad for you.
And I will set her down there.
You get all set down as the blades and everything shuts off.
I kiss the earth, or the stone.
You kiss the stone full on its lips. Tastes like stone.
Oh, it is stone.
But then as you look back over your shoulder, there is still just empty expanse.
I'll go the other way.
So many questions.
Hey, Kinneros, is this like that vision you had of us falling?
No, not
Or was
really.
that was something different?
That was
Doesn't look like that, besides. Well, it's hard to explain. It's just specifically you falling. Even the background around it is hard to make out. Like, I'm not sure if it's
Gotcha.
clouds or what. So,
I feel
Maybe.
like that was probably it.
you think this is it?
Yeah.
I thought he said we
Look at
weren't
that,
in the
Roston.
fling.
More falling in your future.
I'll stay here.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted
Yeah.
by like one level.
I've got a serious point of exhaustion.
As you guys are, as Falconer's bringing you down to land, anybody who wants can make a perception check.
Wow. Nope.
15.
16.
Also 15.
10.
8.
Okay, the 15s and the 16s have it. While the blades are slowing, the fling is descending, and all of the flaps and the guarding on the airship fold open. The I can't remember who rolled what, but the people that succeeded, you see 8 individuals, Aarakocra, all in a multitude of colored robes. They're standing at the edge of where the road leads up to this helipad, waiting. One of them with an ivory white staff in his hand.
Greetings, fair winged folk. Quite the structure of stone you brought here.
Greetings to you, Marked One. Yes, this is our home, the city of Shelabon.
How do you know we're marked?
Can you spell that for me?
Shele.
I get it.
Let's just make it a
Quit it. Quit it.
Shelebon.
But I heard Billabong the first time, so
That's what it said, yeah.
that's
Early 2000. This town was named after early 2000s skaterwear. Yeah. It was Billabong snowboarding.
Sick,
What's
bro.
the magnesium content in this here stone?
I haven't the foggiest.
Is it the standard 13 to 17 parts per million?
A little bit of cloud humor there. I noticed you missed. I have.
Hold on.
I did not build this city. This city was here long before myself or my forebears were hatched.
Well, if you know anyone who's got some information about this here stone, I'd love to talk to him.
Do you have any
Anyway,
clue?
I'm not much of a talker otherwise. I'll let my folk here do the sweet whistling of words. Falconer, these guys seem like your folk.
thank you, Roston.
You're welcome. And I'm gonna pat your ass.
Oh, normally that's reserved for guidance. Did you ask him specifically how he knows you're marked?
Yes.
Oh my
Also,
God.
what is your name?
I am Brother
I wasn't
White.
using my
Brother
guidance.
White.
And these are my brothers and sisters, Red. Brother Red, Sister Orange, Sister Yellow. Want me to slow down?
I assume there's one for each color of the rainbow.
Yeah, but they're all different genders.
I'm just gonna write
do
down
all the brothers
brother.
first, and then all the sisters second.
Okay, brothers first. Red, green, violet, and white. And then the sisters. Let me know when you're ready.
Yellow.
Orange, yellow, blue, indigo. And they are all wearing robes of their respective colors.
Very helpful.
Just so you know, the people got rid of indigo and the rainbow a long time ago, but
Well, that's dumb.
I'll allow it.
Roy G. Biv for life.
Yeah.
Where'd you
Yeah.
I was gonna do a brother brown, but brown's such a dirty color. On a fabric, brown people are great. I look like shite in browns.
Sorry, Brother White, how did you know that we were marked? You had mentioned to Rostin you called him the marked one.
Yeah. We have been waiting for you. That was the wrong voice. The words written in Ioun's ancient texts have foretold of your coming. And Airdrie Fania has assured us of your arrival.
Who the heck is that?
Our gods.
Do I
Who?
know?
The,
Spell
god
them?
the goddess of prophecy and knowledge, Ioun.
Oh. I said oh. like
And
I know.
our feathered matron, Airdrie Fania. They have assured us of your arrival, and we are the blessed council that are here to receive you.
What did they tell you about our arrival and what?
The marked would come on a great iron bird,
Okay.
It's pretty on the nose, yeah.
Yeah, on the beak.
and the tablets themselves pulsed with energy when you entered this realm. So
Did
we sent
they-
out our militia, for lack of a better term, to find and guide you by way of Ioun's compass stone, to bring you here and share with you the words in these texts in hope that we might be of aid.
Cool.
It's wonderful, yeah. Hopefully there's some answers to some questions that have been plaguing us, potentially. Inside of your wisdom.
Is it possible that maybe we could see
Rest.
these tablets and stuff after we've rested?
Of course, we are but here to serve. The tablets have described you all and your deeds and how you influence the planes. And the influence is what we study, and of course, study cannot be achieved on an overtaxed and overtired mind. Please take your rest. Here we can take you in to one of our establishments, and you may bed down for as long as needed.
Wait a minute. Could we have used that door
What door?
while we were falling? Your necklace door?
Technically.
Too late now.
Ah,
Can't do retroactive what ifs.
damn.
And then, if your ship crashed into anything while it was falling,
Yeah.
you'd just wake up in empty space.
Lots of questions then.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Rest sounds great.
Of course. Would you care for our lodgings, or some door you have your own?
Oh yeah, I guess we could.
But I wouldn't mind staying in like an inn or something, seeing
Sure.
what they're.
When in Rome, as they say.
When
Yes.
indeed.
Do you have something without
Wait
any
a minute.
windows?
Shelbon. Shelabon.
Do as the Shelabon do.
That's how the saying goes.
That's an Aarakocra saying, yes. I know it well. Please, yes, come with me. Mary's is just down the street here. And he takes you walking in some places where even there is no stone, your feet find solid purchase on the soft, little squishy, white surface of the clouds.
Dang.
An odd...
What?
It's an odd sensation. You feel like
Can
the
I touch
cloud
it?
itself was what the rock was, or the stone was built on top of, and not that the cloud is enwrapped or is engulfing the stone.
It's like walking on sand,
Can I
kind of.
touch it?
You touch it, yeah. It's
What does
not.
it feel like?
It's not like cotton candy. Like it's firm, but it's got like that. Like when you step on grass, it's got just that little bit of give to it.
So I can't
Nice.
eat it.
Firm.
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 Firm. You can eat it if you like. It doesn't taste very good.
Tastes like feet, probably, mate.
Oh.
And he leads you to Mary's. A nice little two-story. And there is a, to your astonishment, having seen only Aarakocra, there is an elven woman that greets you at the door. White apron, light blue shirt, kind of lightish brown hair tucked behind both ears. She welcomes you in, leads you upstairs. There are exactly 8 beds.
What was her
The
name?
math checks out.
Mary.
Is she a
That
sister?
checks out.
Sorry?
Is she a sister?
She's not.
Hmm.
She is just wearing regular colors. The brothers and sisters of the Chromatic Council are...
Is she wearing brown?
No.
Mary
Blues are
Brown?
blue.
Brown is a forbidden color here.
Oh.
Too much poop, eh?
You see a guy like sporting a brown belt get thrown off the side of it.
Just this weird underbelly of society eliminating all brown.
Just click it into the old hat. Yeah, everything black. Everything. Just do it.
Somebody's born with a birthmark on their face. They're just like, get him out of here.
Kill him!
Witches! And you are led to these very comfortable white and lighter blue linen beds, made of stone because wood is brown. And
I just figured there'd be like just a bunch of nests.
Oh, that would be
no,
fun.
this is a. I mean,
Very close-minded of you, Magnus.
culturally.
It's my first time with the elemental plane of air.
Oh, I understand that. That explains the ignorance. I apologize. Only the
You
Eric.
don't have to apologize.
Yeah,
Only
don't
the-
Magnus
apologize.
should be apologizing.
Yeah.
My bad.
For dissing your culture.
Ignorant.
No, it's fine. I just the Aarakocra will nest on occasion. Some of them even, that's hard to describe. Here are your beds, no charge.
Thank you.
The council has instructed us, the citizens of Shelabon, to give you, afford you every courtesy.
I am going to run and flop on the bed.
Yeah. Well,
Make a acrobatics check, because they're regular people-sized beds.
Oh, dang.
What do you call the
12.
people that help you at hotels?
Concierge.
Stewards?
Concierge.
Concierge. Yeah. I
That's a
want to
chain.
ask if they got a concierge or something, or like a list of shops.
Not many shops here, no. Shelabon is primarily residential and religious. We send out for what we need to other... I had a word for them too. Other islands. Islands wasn't the word I wanted to use.
Skylands.
Skyloft?
You can have my appreciation for that one. And you all bed in for a long rest?
Sweet.
Turn the old hat into my sleeping chapeau.
I don't know, I rolled.
Back to full health.
Long rest, you said?
Long rest.
Okay.
They afford you every courtesy. Even though it is still light out, there are thick curtains that you can pull.
How does the sun set if there's no land?
So what happens is it kind of goes into a semi-hibernative state for about 10 hours. I did a lot of research on this, and then I said, fuck it, I'm making it my own way. Because there are some that are like, the sun never sets, and then there are some who are like, no, but there's night and day for sure. And then I was like, it'd be kind of fucked up if it was always light. But yeah, same question, like where would the sun go? So the light source in this plane just dims to that navy. Like everything is blue sky, bright light, and then it just goes to like a thick, dark blue sky, sort of almost like it's taking time to recharge itself before relighting the entire plane.
Cool.
Is it the same sun?
Yes.
I don't think they're
It's a new
disposable.
sun every day.
It's not the same sun as the one on the material plane.
Okay.
Couldn't be. You're on a different plane of existence.
I don't know.
Or were you asking Mary?
No.
Okay.
Oh, fuck no.
You wake
Let's go.
well rested. Riordan and Kinros having been up for a while. The two of you can make perception checks as you are waiting for these stupid other humanoids to finish their fucking sleeping.
You stupid humanoids. Sex.
8.
Okay. You patiently wait while your companions slowly, one after another, rise from slumber, stretch, and it was a good sleep. These
Heck yeah,
mattresses
so rested.
are down-filled,
It's like sleeping on a cloud.
like baby Aarakocra filled
Oh,
I'm
mattresses.
guessing feathers, not like whole. Just like grind them up.
Oh my god.
Just all the brown
Oh
ones.
wow!
Yeah, the brown.
This one has brown feathers.
Super comfy. You get those 3 extra yellow hearts when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah. My stamina bar has an extra 2/3 filled.
I'm sure that's a video game of some kind.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Zelda.
Okay, I was waiting for you to tell me what game it was.
you can splurge in the inns and get the comfy beds, and then you start the next day with extra hearts.
Temporary hit points.
Yeah.
So you all rise. For those of you who undressed, redress, rearm. You make your way downstairs where you find Mary sitting with the 8 who are patiently waiting.
Wow.
So
That was the best sleep I've had in a while. I don't know about you guys, but
That was
that was excellent.
quite impressive.
That was probably my best ever.
It was like
The beds were a little
it's
too
like
soft for me, but
sleeping
I won't
on
complain.
a cloud.
Well,
I'm not even
Mary's
gonna comment.
Mary's is a plain favorite, though each to their own. Dwarven one.
He likes stone. You should have just slept on the floor.
As I said, to each their own. Are you ready?
Mary's beds are airy. Sorry.
Are you
As you were.
are you ready for the climb?
The climb.
The what?
Yes, the tower. The tomes are kept, or the tablets are kept at the zenith, and
We have to walk up all those stairs.
it is part of the trial to prove your worthiness to read Ioun's words.
Honestly, that's gonna
Not-
be harder than the climb for me, so
not-
I'm fine with that.
Not
So we
even
should
us
magic
winged
carpet to
ones.
the top then.
Not even us winged ones are allowed to ascend at full flight. We must take our steps with every other humanoid that comes to look upon Ioun's word.
Let's do it.
Can we at
And
least like
if
skip
you-
steps?
If you falter,
Riordan.
Ooh, coffee, yeah.
coffee, yeah, coffee all around. Mary also has some tea and coffee on, some breakfast.
Any?
The meats look a little weird, but if you falter on the climb, fall to a knee or succumb to exhaustion, you will be flown back to the bottom, where you will have to begin again.
Oh my gosh.
I myself have made this climb 18 times in my life, and it has never gotten easier.
So is this just for like perspective? It's like climbing the CN Towers stairs kind of thing? Like is that kind of the...
I wrote down here, it'll take you 23 hours at a regular pace
Oh
to
my
get to the top.
gosh.
Lord.
I get
So
double
like
that.
Burj Khalifa type stuff. Yeah.
This is the tallest
Like
structure
Mount
any of you have
Everest.
ever seen ever. And it is one singular white column going up and up and up.
breathtaking.
I've got a question.
Of course.
So I've got all this stuff, and I just like dump like 50 pounds of metal, scrap metal, and like random shit. I don't really want to carry it all the way up there. Is there some place we could leave these while we go, and get them safely when we return?
It's like Disneyland lockers.
Mary answers for you. Of course, any extra equipment or weight you wish to leave behind is recommended. I've tried on 5 occasions, only made it once, and that was just in my smock and sandals. So I recommend dumping as much weight as humanly possible, or humanoidly possible.
Will there be any need for any equipment at the top, or on the way down, or on the journey?
I mean, take with you that which you are comfortable having or comfortable having without. Water is always recommended, of course.
I'm dumping literally almost everything.
Make sure to bring that jug.
But wait, question for the DM? Does dumping everything give me a better chance of making it up these stairs with my little stumpy legs?
You have no idea.
I'm gonna bring my staff of fire as a walking stick
Mhm.
to help.
It's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
How do I drop stuff, Tate?
I'm just gonna say what I'm bringing, and then I'm not gonna use anything else.
Yeah, you don't
So I'm just-
actually have to
Oh,
do
okay.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be wearing my gauntlets.
No clothes?
And
So if you guys are
bring
taking...
the wand
Just
of
his
hugs,
gauntlets and
and
his
that's it.
step.
Everything else.
Gauntlets on his slab.
If you guys are limiting yourself to certain items, just mark down what you have on you.
Yep.
I'm just gonna bring stuff that's.
I suppose
in my
I'll keep my
equipment.
armor on, I
I'm
guess.
gonna leave my backpack and my. Yeah, I'll leave my backpack behind.
I guess, yeah. Component pouch would be good. Just in case.
I'm taking everything. I don't care.
Same.
Okay,
Same.
I'm pretty good as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
Unencumbered.
Right.
I'm gonna say that for me.
Mocked ones. It is my pleasure to lead you to the Highborn Temple Tower. High Horn, not Highborn. High Horn Temple Tower. And you march off through the city, the 8, the colors and the white, all surrounding and guiding you through the city. The citizens of the city all seem expectant, watching you as you walk through their domain. Children tucking behind mothers' skirts, men and women stopping what they're doing to look upon you. A motley crew of individuals that they're unaccustomed to. As step by step you get closer to the tower, and it is just looming higher and higher, and some of you start to have some doubts about climbing what looks like the infinity of stairs. And as you push in through the main doors, Brother White taps his staff on the ground to
Okra?
nope,
No.
1T. Serpent-headed individuals crack the doors, and they are heavy. You can hear the creak and groan, but no squeak. Everything is significantly lubricated as these doors slide open, just with only the groan of their natural materials making any sound at all.
Not wood.
And as you step inside, starting on your right, a set of stairs. No railing. It is about 8 feet out from the wall, and it just spirals on and on and on into as far as your eye can see upwards.
So the stairs are right up against the wall? You said they're out from the wall?
They come out of the wall.
8
They're
feet?
like, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So just wide enough, like if you wanted to travel 2 by 2, you could. Most people cling to the outer wall. As there is no railing, the higher you go, the greater the danger. If you should succumb to exhaustion.
Well, let's not delay things.
Yep.
I'll start going. The march,
All right.
marching 2 by 2, hurrah.
I'm gonna sprint up.
All right.
Go.
Okay. Traveling at a faster speed will increase your chance of exhaustion
All right.
traveling upwards.
I think this is the
I'm
marathon, not
probably
the
gonna
sprint.
bring up the rear since I got little legs.
You've got little legs.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to
Little
turn
legs
into-
set the pace at the front, and little legs bring up the rear.
I
Sounds
would like to stress that you do need to make the climb on your own. You are not permitted to be carried, either of you small ones.
Can I wild shape?
You have to do this on your own 2 feet.
Okay.
Do we know what kind of check this is going to be? Strength check, constitution check?
You'll find out
All right.
If it's strength,
as you begin
Me too.
begin to climb.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's not going to be like
And inside this tower, it's almost like music. It's a myriad of echoes, as it is perfectly cylindrical. And all there is the stairs. Gaps between all of them, only supported by where they are placed in the wall, spiraling upward.
Oh shit.
You couldn't run scaffolding up that far, and how would you connect it? Then there'd be railings. So as you climb,
Oh, are we allowed to use our hands?
if you
He's going on all
fall,
fours.
if you fall to your hands or your knees, you are considered disqualified. You have to walk the whole path.
But we can touch
Okay.
the wall.
You can hold
Well, I'm
on.
just
You can
wondering,
be
I'm
guided,
so
but
little,
lean on the
I'm
wall.
wondering, like, you can't like kid, like hand and foot your way up, like it's not falling.
No,
If I
if
do it
you're
intentionally.
if you're doing it that way, you'll be disqualified.
Okay.
You have
No
to
hands.
no
That's
hands. You can use the wall to guide yourself and to steady yourself, especially as the higher you go, inevitably you're going to look down. And so this myriad of voices, other people attempting their climb in the tower, and the conversation sort of lilts through all these, almost like the stairs are like a xylophone, the way that they refract and reverberate all these echoed voices inside, and it's busy at first, and then you start to fall into a rhythm with it, of all these expletives of others climbing, and occasionally the diving wings of an Aarakocra guard carrying somebody back to the bottom, where they have either fallen from exhaustion or used their hands, fallen to a knee, and you begin to climb.
Are there people watching us?
As you climb, make a perception check.
Holland? Jason?
That one.
Oh.
As you climb,
That's my third one.
you do pass other individuals. There's a teenage boy, Aarakocra, climbing, who's sort of like, I'm gonna be the youngest one to ever do this, and he's kind of faltered already, where you guys are still burning, or like just burning coal, just getting there. And he kind of looks up at you enviously, and you see him take another few steps, and he gives up and he glides back down to the bottom. And there are windows. There are windows in this tower. The occasional Aarakocra you can see flying by on the outside. But you can't see if anybody's watching you. It just seems like this is a religious exercise that many hope to achieve in their lives here on this island.
Okay, I'm just chugging along.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Do I end up passing Roston?
Are you still sprinting?
Yeah.
Okay. If you're
Well,
still
you would have passed me immediately.
if you're
Yeah,
still
Oh, yeah.
I was going up at I was just setting the pace for a small person.
if you're still sprinting,
I'm trying to dash. I'm going all 80 feet.
okay. Make a once you guys hit a certain time period, you can make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. Everybody else can make a Constitution saving throw.
Who has the worst constitution?
Mine's 13.
And anybody within 10 feet of me?
So
I'd
everyone
say-
except Odell.
I'd say everyone except Zodell gets the +3.
17.
Okay, you succeed.
You're fucking kidding me. I
Is
rolled
that
another nat one. Yeah.
25.
But I have a +7, so 11 total.
11 just succeeds. Or sorry,
Thank God.
kind of just it was a DC 10 on the first one.
10.
You just succeed. Can
18.
18's good. Ari was
25.
good. Falconer
19.
good. Roston just succeeded. Kinneros
He was good too.
22.
22, and then you were 17 and 10 just beat it. All right.
Does anyone have a really low constitution?
Total or just
I mean,
modified?
mine is,
modifier.
but I get my charisma bonus added on.
Oh yeah, the fucking paladins.
Mine's a +3.
'Cause
I didn't know what I was doing building. I should have
I can give
done higher
someone
constitution. I didn't know what it was when I was building my character, so
That's
Word,
fair.
I
man.
dumped it.
Totally the
What's
same.
yours? Oh, +1?
I
Right,
can
you
give
don't
someone
need to already
resistance,
enough
which
of
gives
the
you
page.
advantage on.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'll take
what
it.
is your total HP?
You're gone. You're up the
58.
stairs.
Oh, I guess, yeah, it could be higher.
I mean, I can just guidance.
Organs.
Wait, no, we have to do it on our own. You can't, remember? Does that count as help? You're not allowed to touch other people.
I don't think it's.
Well, I mean, he was
I
pretty
don't
stern
know.
on that. I don't know.
I mean, I guess I could give myself guidance.
But even that, you weren't even able to use, like, beast. Oh, I don't care. I don't know.
Does guidance work on a saving throw, or is it just a check?
Oh.
Good
I
question.
think it works for everything.
Good point. I'm glad I got my nat one out of the way.
Ability
I
checks.
Hope, I didn't just jinx
Oh,
it.
so not saving throws.
I should be. I mean, I guess the DC will go up.
If I use my Wanderer feature from Outlander, my backstory, back thing, would I know roughly how far I am from everyone else?
Read me the thing.
Okay. You have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and you can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. Well, that's the part that would help. Which, I mean, now that I'm reading it, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that one.
Alright. Then I'm gonna keep trucking.
You can continue to fly, climb, continue to climb.
We can fly?
We had an interesting question when you were gone.
Yeah.
Can Arya, well, Arya, can you use it on saving throws or not?
No, it says ability
Just
checks.
ability checks.
Okay, well then never mind. The question is null and void. We continue climbing.
I'm
The
going
use of
to use
guidance.
resistance.
What's resistance to?
It gives me advantage on ability checks. I have to pick an ability and then.
Ability checks, not saving throws.
No, that's what I meant.
Ability saving throws?
Saving throws. Yeah.
Okay.
Of my choice.
Sure. That is allowed.
Okay.
Your innate abilities are one with you. They do not constitute cheating.
How long does that last for, though? Should you use it right now?
Except for wild shape, because then you could use the other animal's constitution.
It lasts for a minute, but it's a cantrip. I can just keep casting it.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. You climb on and on. Now it is now nearing the point where the sky outside. Actually, it's past the point where the sky outside has dulled and dimmed, and the blue light, the navy light of what passes for nighttime here on the elemental plane of wind comes, and you can all make another Constitution saving throw now. Some of you
I'm not gonna dash.
perspiring heavily. You're still well ahead of everybody else, so
Jesus.
Oh, yes.
I think it's just
Thank
these
the
dice.
Lord.
we'll start on my left. Did you use different dice for the one shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Use those
Bring
ones.
those ones back.
Those
Magnus?
are my Magnus dice.
Yeah, and they
Magnus
suck.
first.
Got
+3 because of Falconer.
9.
You suffer
Plus
1
three.
point of exhaustion. Even with a +3, you wouldn't have made it with the 9.
Mm.
Arya,
22.
you are fine. Tired, but fine. Falconer,
18.
you are also perspiring heavily, but not suffering exhaustion. Roston,
19.
you are suffering from no exhaustion, just your knees are getting a little sore because the steps are a little bit big for you.
My legs are chafing.
Kinneros,
I feel that.
At least it's just your legs.
Kinneros also is not suffering exhaustion. Kinneros is tall and slender. He's very lithe, a bit more athletic. So he's taking these steps sometimes 2 at a time. Just like he gets tired of the little steps, and then he's like, I'm going to take a couple minutes of like these double stair steps.
Exactly.
Right.
7.
Oh, 1 point of exhaustion, buddy. As the turmoil and it's almost like it's the repetition too. You just keep seeing the same stairs, the same windows, and you're just getting a little dizzy with it all.
25.
25. Zodell is
No
still
stranger
good,
to physical
and
labor.
somewhere way ahead of everybody else.
You said we can't, like, help others, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The march must be taken individually.
can
Wait,
do
is
it.
that Arakaka with us? The one that
Can we give
the white or
encouragement?
whatever?
You can give them encouragement.
Words of affirmation.
You can do it.
You can do it, Ryder.
Rostin, you can make a perception check.
What, are any of those people around? 12?
12. Okay, with a 12, at various points over the few hours here and there, the white does appear in a window to witness your climb. As he has made this climb before, he is not climbing it himself again. He is flying up on the exterior of the tower and checking in periodically.
At one of these points, can I ask him if I'm allowed to collapse when we get to the top?
If one collapses at the top, before they have had a chance to read the tomes, they will be removed before the tomes can be read.
We have to read
So
them
what if
first.
I've got sweat in my eyes?
I have a handkerchief.
I like this one.
Alright, let's keep going.
Is this,
Oh, I have my belt. I'm not sweating at all.
that's all looking at you. You're passing people and they're like,
Creating a river
They're like-
behind you.
You're like those windows or windshields that have that spray on it.
Yeah.
Just all
That stuff's
glides off.
good. Have you seen those? Those are so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyway, chug it on.
the light returns to the plain. The odd sun coming out of its strange hibernation. As now your backs and arms and legs are just aching. Some of you with like just tension headaches and exhaustion, like right around the cusp if you're not already. You can all give me.
Aria, wait, Rostin Craigstone. Aria, how are you doing back there?
A little wobbly, but we're doing okay.
A walking stick helps.
Yeah.
Just like
Long
levering
person
yourself
hour.
up.
Keep it going.
I'm using
Little
the
legs
javelin
for
of
the win.
lightning at this point as a little walking stick.
Yeah, walking sticks are allowed, just not crawling.
Is Zodell anywhere close?
I'm gonna dash.
Oh, I wanted some Gatorade from that jug.
Yeah, you're the person with the endless jug of water, and you left everyone behind.
What a dick.
You do not see Zodell anymore.
All right.
You do
We'll
see
get her on
like
the way
one,
back.
you come across a guy with like a bloody nose who's like just leaning up against the wall, eyes watering, just like that half-orc bitch elbowed me in the face on her way past.
She's
That
not.
wasn't
She's
me.
not with
No,
us.
there's multiple half-orcs. That wasn't.
Make a perception check or a history check with. Never mind. You're the only half-orc you've seen on this island.
Damn.
One final Constitution saving throw from everybody as you near the end of this
I have
22 and a half,
Disadvantage, but
23.
my resistance advantage
It
cancels
just said
out.
a question mark for me for a second, Quinn. I was like, what
Nice.
did you break?
That's
You
better.
did, nice.
So glad I switched these dice.
Did you switch?
Yep.
Well, give him a chance. You only just rolled one,
Uh-huh.
and it was
A 1.
you suffer 2 points of exhaustion
2 points of exhaustion.
on a nat one, or was it a 2 minus 1?
No, it's not 1.
Yeah, you suffer 2 points of exhaustion. Arya,
That'll be a 18.
you succeed. Falconer,
T2.
22, he succeeds. Rostin
24?
succeeds.
Nice.
Kinneros,
24 as well.
Nice.
buddy, you
27 actually with his plus
Oh,
3.
27, yeah.
Kinneros is rolling hot in this campaign. I like
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
Riordan.
Nat 20 plus 4.
Oh, you made a face, and I was just like, buddy, don't do this.
He got runner's high and he loses a point of exhaustion?
You, with a nat 20, No, I can't. Even though you're an elf, I
So many endorphins.
want to give you things, but I can't. You succeed on the saving throw. And Zodel?
With disadvantage, 14.
14, you suffer a point of exhaustion.
Worth it. I win.
The DCs were 10, 13, and 16.
Ooh. Good
After
thing I had
the
that
full-
+3 from Falconer, or else I would have had a 15 on that last one.
After the full 23 hours, you're still climbing. 24 hours, aching, trembling, and then you see the ceiling. You've passed everybody on this journey. You're the only ones that have made it this far. And you see Zodel standing at the top of the
I'm probably
stairs.
doing burpees if possible.
I'm not with everybody. My speed got halved.
Your
so
speed
I'm,
is halved.
I'm like
Oh shit.
down.
Magnus is...
I'm gonna.
I mean, I'm gonna
Everybody,
be like
everybody else could slow to your pace.
wobbling
Yeah.
my way up.
That happens.
So
When I get to the top, I'd like to pull out the wand of hugs and shoot it down the middle of the stairs, just to watch it fall.
What's the range on Wand of Hugs?
So weird.
I don't know.
Because I want to see if you accidentally hug an Aarakocra that's just flying through and kill him.
It's like
It's
get to the top of the
Jonathan,
stairs
no.
and cast it on myself
It
just so I can
doesn't
lean on something.
say, I don't think. I think they were 5 charges, summons, next to visitor.
Just an infinite
To
huggy
attempt
bear.
the target.
So it would be a range of sight. So how far can the human eye see?
Dwarf eye.
Dwarf eye see.
Dwarf.
Humanoid eye see.
I don't know.
You
What's
fire roll me a percentage
what's the
die.
visibility.
Roll me a percentage die. I want to see if you just murder a guy
what
by
color
accident.
is the wand of hug?
blue.
Please don't
40.
murder a guy.
40?
Yes.
Okay. You fire off Wand of Hugs down the middle, and you watch it down until you can't see it anymore. And then you
I
just,
just,
just in your ear, you hear a soft, oh.
I give a soft chuckle and then walk towards wherever those tomes are.
All right, so because of, this makes more sense with my timeline, because of Magnus's half speed and everybody that isn't Zodel waiting for him, this is why it's taking you longer than 24 hours to reach the peak of this fucking tower, whatever it's called, Highhorn Temple Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry guys, I took a bit of a detour when, because Falconer wasn't here and then Tate had to bail early, so I was like, I'm not going to do important shit
All
while
good.
they're both
Let's
gone.
do it.
You push up, and there is a semblance of a door. Like it opens from the ground as you push up. Like it's not just an opening, so that people on the inside, should they accidentally step back, they're not just going to fall down the tower. Safety features,
Good
y'all.
call. Good call.
Yeah. And you push up through this door. It's made of a material you're not familiar with, but it is the same color as the stone of the tower. And you enter this circular chamber. Entering the circular room, you see in small recesses around the chamber, there are 4 tablets placed, one in each stone recess. Suddenly there is an immense fluttering of wings, as you notice there are 8 windows. 4 recesses. 8 windows, large enough for the average humanoid to be able to walk through upright, though they are not level with the ground. They are up a few feet. Windows, not doors. And the 8 perch around this circle on small steps outside of these windows and looking at you all. Suddenly there is a hiss and a click as stone screens come down in front of each one of those tablets. The recess is now sealed. Unfortunately, this is where you stop, Amour Ventis. We've been waiting for you, but Only so we can stop you.
What?
The tablets have spoken of your destiny, but they speak of nothing but your part in the end of the plains. The end of all things. And the windows slam shut.
With
Your
that in the
destiny
window?
can suck my fat chode, you bird! And I want to charge at one of them.
Well, you can charge at one of them after everybody rolls initiative.
Oh my god.
Crazy.